No, open this one first.
Snoopy!
Go ahead and open it for me.
Did it say?
Perhaps. Let's get a close-up on the set here.
This is so cute.
That guy was there.
The Christmas tree.
This is not mine. Hi folks, we are at Dulce Tropical. This is Show's ring. I got a pineapple juice, no sugar. And I already tasted it. But somehow the audio for the next 3 minutes of this video is just like not there. I think it's because my phone was connected to the rental car via CarPlay feature, and so anytime I recorded any clips in the car there's no sound, which is rather unfortunate. I thought my skin looked pretty good, so you know, I was making use of the Florida sunshine and all that, but to no avail. Anywho, we were basically just talking about our debacle with the rental car. So we flew into Florida like the 25th night. So we got there at midnight on the 26th. I had reserved a car from Hertz ahead of time. And so they had texted me. They were like, all right, just go grab your keys. Like, you don't even need to wait in line at the counter. Like, everything is all set and ready to go when we landed. I was like, okay, yay. So we waited in line for the rental car shuttle. Even though it was midnight, like way past midnight at this point, it was so crowded at the Fort Lauderdale airport. It was insane, which I guess made sense. I think everybody was going there for the holidays, but anywho. So eventually we found the rental car, like, shuttle. We went to the center, and we went to Hertz. Shiv and I were just, like, walking over the garage, and this guy just, like, stops us, and he's like, you gotta get in line. We were like, oh. So we get in line, and there's a family in front of us, and one of the guys in that family is telling us, like, there's no cars left, but we were so delirious at that point, we had no idea what he was saying, so we're just like, okay. And then I heard the guy at the counter talking to, like, the people in front of us saying that there's no cars left, and I was like, oh my god, there's no cars left. How is this even possible? So yeah, basically there's no cars left at Hertz, even though we had reserved a car online ahead of time. And the guy had told us, like, I can show you where the Ubers and Lyfts are, like, how to get there when you order it, but, like, we don't have any cars, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. So at this point, I'm, like, ready to fall asleep on the floor of this rental car center in the Fort Lauderdale airport. Like, I'm so done. So we go to there's, like, another, like, more, I don't know, like a random local little rental car place right next to it with no line. So we went there. And we got all the way up until the paperwork point, and the guy saw our age, and he was like, oh, you're not 25? And we were like, no. And he's like, well, I only have sports cars. I can't rent you that. So we were like, okay, all good, no worries. Should have asked us at the very beginning, but no problem. So then I went and waited in line at Budget. Shiva went downstairs and waited in line at Avis. I got to the counter first, so then we ended up renting a SUV from Budget for too much money, and the car was huge. I've never driven that big of a car before, but Shiva did most of the driving, thank God. So yeah, so I just, like, don't understand, like, the entire point of a rental car service. Like, your only job is to have rental cars. How do you run out of cars? So anyways, so that was a whole thing, but eventually we got our car and we got to our Airbnb at like 2 a.m. So, and our Airbnb was like beautiful, perfect, loved it. So at least that part went well, but yeah, that's basically all we were saying in this clip. I don't even know. Yeah, so. Move away. It's just a silly little fence. What?
Anybody want to go swimming?
Thoughts on the Everglades?
Very good. It felt
Very
it felt like Outer Banks.
It did. It did. Oh, that's so cute.
साइड में गिर गया तो वो टच भी नहीं कर रहा
Yeah, you can't really tell. Hi guys, good morning. We passed out last night at like 10 p.m. and it's almost 9 a.m. now. I am going to a Barry's class because I saw Jake, Shane, and Fibula go, so I really have been wanting to go, and there's none in Ohio. But there's a lot here in Miami, so I'm going to go. Shiva is sitting this one out, which is totally fine. Yeah, and then we're going to go to the beach.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, let me. Maybe we can just go in and check. It's only 10 minutes.
Vegan chocolate croissant. Oh. Okay. Wow. Look at the layers, the lamination.
I don't think I got any of the chocolate, so we'll try it again.
Okay. In the meantime, we are at Tropical Park. How beautiful. Okay. Have you had a second bite? Oh. Wow.
It's good. It's like not too sweet.
Only $9.